Transit TV, welcome back again. We're out here like we promised. If you're a constant viewer of our content on our channel, you know we're going to be here today at the Merriam Park, Houston, Texas. We are mostly Africans, play soccer every Saturday. I'm here with my man Ogum tomorrow is the last day of the EPL season, 2022-24 season. Luckily for us, football boys down to the last day of the season. Arsenal, Manchester City. Tomorrow, as usual, the helicopter will be in the air, marauding between London and Manchester until we find out who is going to be the champions. But something has been decided this morning, being the EPL Player of the Season. That's what we're going to review right now with my brother Ugumi. Remember, when the nominees were out, we talked about it, and probably between me and Ugum, we'll cancel it down to, though we had a little bit of disagreement on the final three, but at least two people were constant, being Declan Rice and Phil Foden. Then we were divided between Odegaard and between there was we had Palmer, Foden, and Declan Rice, and I had Foden, Declan Rice. I was between Palmer and Odegaard. So this morning the EPL announced that Foden is the player of the season for English Premier League this season. What's your reaction to that?
Well, I put him in my top three, but he wasn't my top, my best player for the year. But I would say congratulations to him. I think he's deserved, based on his performance for Manchester City. What I would have wanted, would have preferred that they waited till after the final game. Maybe the winners of the league will sort of be an influence on who finally wins the best player. But kudos to Phil Foden for a wonderful season that he's had. I would have preferred Declan Rice, but I wouldn't begrudge Phil Foden winning it. Congratulations to him.
Yeah, I was doing research on this. Football now somehow has gone up to stats, and surprisingly, Foden had 17 EPL goals this season so far, and Saka had 16. Foden had 8 assists, Saka had I think 9 or so. And nobody's even talking about Saka. It looks like he had a bad season. So I was wondering, is this how good Saka has become, that the season of this kind of output is not even considered as being one of the best, and somebody that is winning it, that is the rave of the moment, as long as the EPL is concerned, it's just there's just marginal difference between the both of them, which is the reason why I tended more. I felt that, I don't know if you agree with it, but I tended more that Declan Rice should be the one winning this season, considering the fact that he went to a new club and with the kind of impact that he has had on Arsenal. I think it's debatable, but almost everybody agrees that Declan Rice is the one of the reasons why Arsenal is still in this title race to the last day of the season.
There's no doubt about that. No doubt whatsoever that he's, let me not use the word transformed, but he's upgraded and taken Arsenal to a different level. He's definitely is one of the reasons that the team is contending for the league up until the last day. Like I said, I'm not going to begrudge Phil Foden. I think he's played a really good season, but honestly, I would have voted for Declan Rice. In spite of the statistics, I don't know what the statistics say. Like Reggie rightly said, Saka has had a wonderful season. He's now a victim of his own consistency and success. It's almost a travesty that nobody is saying anything about Bukayo Saka. He's not even been mentioned. It's crazy. But having said that, we move, like they say, and Declan Rice, I believe his day in the sun will come real soon. Congratulations to Phil Foden, but a lot of these things are debatable, and we live to fight another day.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, most definitely. That one has come and gone. Another, though we already talked about it earlier, why people like Saliba were not even mentioned, and Van Dijk was there. So we'll wait for the team of the season. That will be the next one to come out, and it's going to be very interesting. I'm sure if what we have seen so far, the nominees we have seen, it looks like we're going to be in for another very strong debate on that one, because if you don't have Saliba in that list, then I don't know what we'll be discussing. So Vias, as an Arsenal fan, what's your hope tomorrow? Let's round up with that one.
I'm going into tomorrow. Let me just say this: I'm going to have less pressure tomorrow than I had on Tuesday. Watching City against Tottenham, I felt a lot of pressure. I could hardly watch the game. Tomorrow, I am positive. I'm quietly optimistic that first of all, Arsenal will win their game. Right? You have to earn the right to win the league, like our coach would normally say. And that starts with winning against Everton. Let's win that game, and I'm hopeful that West Ham will stand up and maybe give City a harder time than they are imagining they will have.
Okay, thank you, Avias. I'm exactly the same. Tomorrow, I have a feeling that Arsenal will do it, but I'm not going to be under any pressure. Arteta and his boys, they have done wonderfully well this season. They have done all they needed to do. After all, people say they lost against Aston Villa, but I mean, this team, City themselves didn't win all their leagues, their games this season. And Arsenal, since January, playing 17 games, winning 15, drawing just one and losing one. I don't think anybody can fault anybody for that. It all almost depends. Now means that you have to be perfect to win the league, and that's the EPL what Pep Guardiola has given us in the last 7 years. So Arsenal players, Arsenal fans, Arteta, hold your head high. Whatever happens tomorrow, we are winners and we go again next season. But I am not giving up. I feel City winning Tottenham on Tuesday was good for Arsenal, because tomorrow the only option that they have is now to win. Anything less than win for City tomorrow, and Arsenal wins the league, and that's the good news for Arsenal fans. We will see you guys tomorrow at the pub at Velvet Oak Tavern in